Africa has contributed a lot to the world of football. There have been many superstars who came from Africa and impressed the whole world. That's what our video is about today, the top 15 players from Africa ever. Believe us, you don't want to miss it. Subscribe to Megafoot. We upload new videos every day.
Yes, boys, 10 minutes.
Marhez is an emerging name amongst the African stars, but so far in his career, he has achieved a lot. Riyad caught the eye in Leicester City, where he won the Premier League title in 2016, and he was named Algerian Player of the Year in the same year. After signing for Manchester City in 2018, Marhez won the English domestic treble in his first season. In 2019, he won the African Cup of Nations with Algeria. Remember his name. Our next name was quite a figure in football. Michael started his career in his native Ghana and later moved to Europe. He was a strong and tactical gifted midfielder. Essien spent a successful tenure at Lyon. During his early career there, he won 2 back-to-back French league titles. Later, he enjoyed a glorious spell at Chelsea, where he won a UEFA Champions League in 2012 and league titles in 2006 and 2010. Kanu was a Nigerian player who played for several European clubs, including the likes of Ajax, Inter, and Arsenal. Kanu won the UEFA Champions League with Ajax in 1995. He spent many notable moments with Arsenal, where he won 2 Premier League titles. Kanu was also a bliss for Nigerian national team and won the 1996 Olympic gold medal. He was also named African Player of the Year twice in his memorable career. Here comes the Egyptian king. Mo Salah is the soul of Anfield. He has come a long way. Salah got the attention at Liverpool, where he produced insane statistics in the last couple of years. Previously he played for Chelsea and Roma. Mohamed won the UEFA Champions League in 2019 and recently won the Premier League title for the Reds, ending their 30-year-long drought in the league. On a personal level, Salah won many individual accolades because of his amazing goal-scoring tally. Samuel Kufor is one of the most decorated players from Africa. He spent most of his career with German giants, Bayern Munich, where he played for more than a decade. He also lifted the Champions League in 2001. Over his long spell with Boyers, Kufor won 14 titles. Essam El Hadari is a name engraved in Egyptian football history. Over his legendary career, he won the African Cup of Nations record 4 times for Egypt. Also, he became the oldest player to feature in 2018 FIFA World Cup at the age of 45 years old. The Egyptian goalkeeper spent most of his club career with the native club Al Ahly. He won several titles with the club, including 8 league titles. The safe hands of Egypt. The African Maradona, Abedi Pelé, is one of the first African players to mark his feet in European grounds. He is also one of the greatest players of Africa. Abedi Pelé was in the squad of Ghana, which won 1982's Africa Cup of Nations. Later in 1992, he was also awarded the Golden Ball Award for being the best player at the AFCON. At the club level, Abedi's legendary movement came from French teams like Marseille and Lille. With former, he won the 1993 UEFA Champions League and was named the man of the match in the final against AC Milan. An electrifying forward in the Liverpool's deadly attack, Sadio Mané is the name. After an amazing display of skill and finishing in Red Bull Salzburg and Southampton, Sadio was signed by Liverpool in 2016, and ever since then, he has been sensational for Reds. In 2019, he helped Liverpool to win the UCL, and in the same year, he was the joint top scorer of the Premier League. Sadio helped Liverpool to win its first league title in 30 years in the recent season. Also in 2019, he finished as a runner-up in the African Cup of Nations with his country, Senegal. Okocha is another legend from Africa. The Nigerian magician was a gifted playmaker. He played for major European clubs like PSG, Fenerbahce, and Eintracht Frankfurt. With the national team of Nigeria, Okocha won the 1994 African Cup of Nations, and 2 years later, he won the Olympics gold medal for the Super Eagles. He was a free kick specialist and often played as an attacking midfielder. Okocha is an icon. The greatest striker of Egypt, Hassan was a consistent goal scorer and played his long career mainly in his native Egypt, where he played mainly for the Egyptian giants Al Ahly. With the national team, Hassan won the AFCON record 3 times, and still, he's the all-time goal scorer for Pharaohs with 69 goals to his name. He won the Egyptian League title 14 times. Yes, You heard that right. The legend of Egypt. Yaya Touré was a great African player. After showing a glimpse of his talents at the Olympics, Touré moved to the FC Barcelona. At Barça, he went on to win the sextuple in 2009. Later, he joined the Manchester City, where he helped the club to win its first Premier League in 44 years. With the national team of Ivory Coast, he won the AFCON in 2015. He has over 100 appearances for his nation. There's one more name before we get to the top 3 of today's video. Roger Milla. Played at many African and French clubs throughout his club career, but his brilliant moments came at an international level. In 77 appearances for the Cameroon national team, he scored 43 goals and also won 1984 and 1988 AFCON titles. The whole world saw his brilliance in the 1990 FIFA World Cup, where he excelled at the age of 34 and helped Cameroon to reach the quarterfinals. George Weah is the African player of the 20th century. Also, he's the only African player to ever win the Ballon d'Or yet. Weah belonged to Liberia, and he is currently the president of the country. George Weah had a successful career in Europe, as he played with the likes of Monaco, PSG, and AC Milan. Also, he won 2 league titles with AC Milan. Later, he also played for Chelsea, where he won the FA Cup title in the 2000s. Our today number 2 is quite a figure, Didier Drogba. Drogba is the brand in the Premier Leagues and Chelsea's legend. It's been half a decade since Drogba left Chelsea, but still, he's their 4th highest scorer of all time. The player who scored 4 FA Cup finals and won 10 trophies with Chelsea, which included the club's first Premier League title in 50 years in 2005. Drogba was a decisive player throughout his career. In big matches, he always delivered. He also won the UEFA Champions League with Chelsea in 2012. For his country, Ivory Coast, he's an all-time goal scorer, with 65 goals and led his nation to its first ever FIFA World Cup in 2006. He is Africa's pride. Here we come to the one ultimate name, the player who's the finest from Africa. Samuel Eto'o tops our today's ranking. Eto'o's brilliance was witnessed during his era at the FC Barcelona, where he partnered with Ronaldinho and won the UEFA Champions League in 2006, and also scored in the final. He won 3 league titles with Barca. Again in 2009, he won the Champions League, but this time it was different. He won European treble and ended his spell in Barcelona with style. He moved to the Inter and again won the European treble in the 2nd consecutive year. Eto'o was a prolific goal scorer. With his nation, Cameroon, he won the Olympic gold medal in 2000 and also lifted the African Cup of the Nations in the same year. Later, he won the AFCON again in 2002. That's all from Africa. Do you agree with our top? Leave us your thoughts in the comments down below. It's now your time to speak. Drop your ideas for our next video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. See ya!